Hello everyone and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Pen, and today I'm going to be doing another recipe in my Ninja 15 in 1, Ninja Foodie 15 in 1. I'll just show you that it's a foodie look. I've got the apron on, yay! Right, okay, but what are we cooking today? Well, today I'm going to be making a sponge pudding or two. Well, actually I'm fibbing again because this recipe actually makes 4, but for today's purposes I'm only going to be making 2. So come on in and we'll get ready with making a steamed pudding in a Ninja Foodie 15 in 1. Right then, in this bowl I have 125 grams of sugar, 125 grams of self-raising flour and 125 grams of butter. To that I'm going to add a good squeeze of vanilla and also 2 eggs. This is so easy, it's an all-in-one mix, so oops, you don't need the eggshells. The eggshells are totally optional. I wouldn't advise them. Okay, and then I am just going to mix this with my hand blender. You could, sorry, I'll start again. You could cream this all together by hand, but this will be much quicker. So we'll come back when this is done. Now for this mix, I forgot, we'll also need 2 tablespoons, and this little jug does measure tablespoons, of milk. So that's going into right, and that's it. That's our batter made. Now you could have substituted 25 grams of the, let me see you, sorry, I hate doing this. Hello. Right, you could have substituted 25 grams of the flour for 25 grams of chocolate, and then what you could have done, you could have put filled half of the mix into your container, popped in a square of chocolate and then topped with the rest of the chocolate. After dust, I also dust around the outside of the ramekin, the inside actually, but it'd be the outside when it's cooked, with some cocoa as well, and then you'd have a melting moment pudding. You could add sultanas, so you'd have like a spotted dick, but today Steve has asked for a syrup sponge pudding, so I'm going to put, if I can get the lid off, and I need to just shut the fridge, I'm going to put a good spoonful of syrup in the bottom here of this buttered ramekin. Right, we want to know that he's got syrup, doesn't he? He wants to taste it. So he's going to have syrup and I'm going to have jam, and we're both going to have custard. So the next step for Steve's is to pop in some of the mixture. Right, you see it's nice, let's come down. You can see the mixture is nice and smooth and everything is mixed in, and we're just going to pop it in on top of the syrup. And then obviously we will do the same for my jam one. So when that's ready, we'll be back. Right then, I need to cover these with some cling film. So I'm just going to do that. There you go. 1 and 2. Now I have some water in this jug, and because I'm pressure cooking, you have to have water. So I've got about 350 ml of water in the jug, and in the Ninja I have the rack, as you can see. So I'm going to pour in the water, sit the puddings on the rack. We've covered them so that the water, as it evaporates, it doesn't come back and give us a soggy pudding. So then we put the lid down, and then what? Now we have to switch on the Ninja. Plug it in first, it always helps, Penny. It really does. Right, plug in the Ninja, switch it on. Now, as I said, we're going to be pressure cooking, so we're going to slide us across to pressure cook. We need high, and we're going to need about 7 minutes. And we're going to do a natural release. So I'm going to leave it for about 7 or 8 minutes before I release. Make sure the vent is closed, it's on seal, and we press start. Right then, that's that on. We're going to have this just with some custard, and no, I'm not making the custard. I have just got a carton of Asda ready to serve custard. Well, it's ready to serve once you've heated up. Much as I love cold custard, I don't want cold custard with a hot pudding, do I? So we will be back when this is finished. We'll see you then. Well, as you can see, I hope we're on the countdown now. So as I say, once it has finished cooking, I am leaving it to naturally pressure release for a few minutes, maybe 6, 7, possibly 8, who knows, but I'm leaving it to naturally release. There we go, we're finished, and we've counted down, and now we are counting up to let me know how long I've had it on natural pressure release. I mean, this is the absolute wonderful thing about this. You don't have to worry about releasing the pressure, because it will make you jump. It does make you jump. It doesn't matter how many times you've used a pressure cooker. But with this, if the water has gone, then it will naturally release this anyway. So that's good. So first time doing these in this particular pressure cooker. I've done them in my other foodie, I've done them in the PKP, and I've made them in the Instant Pot. So let's hope this Ninja 15-in-1 keeps up the good work, eh? As you can see, it's displaying open lid. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to vent the remaining steam that's in here, and then I'll slide across when it's done. Again, hardly any, and that was, what, 7.5 minutes? Okay. Right, I can now slide the lid across. There we go, and open it. And what will we see? I wonder. Well, I'm hoping it's a couple of nice puddings. Right. Well, oh, they've risen beautifully. So I'm going to take them out on the rack so that you can see them. Let's just push the Ninja back out of the way. Safety. Let's take these off of the rack carefully. You can't see them, can you? Let's come down. Right, and there they are. Right, this one looks to be the treacle pudding. If I'm wrong, I think I need to go to Specsavers. Yeah, that's definitely the treacle pud. So, let's turn it out. Now, I'm going to just try turning it straight out. It may work, it may not. I may need to run round the rim with a knife, but I'm hoping I can just get it straight out. And those gloves are marvellous, but they are rather too thick to get in the bowl. Oh yes, there we go. Treacle sponge pudding for Steve. And I'm just going to add some custard to this. Right, so that is Steve's treacle sponge pudding, and I'm going to take this through and we'll be back and do mine. Well then, let's take the cling off of mine. Look at me, think I won't burn myself. Honestly, sometimes I am my own worst enemy. I really am. Right, and then we're going to try upending mine into the bowl so that you can see. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Well, it's not going to work, is it? What do we call that? Murphy's Law? So, I'm just going to get a knife and just go around the pudding basin like that. Then we get, there we go, look at that, absolutely perfect. Well, it would be, but obviously it does need a little drop of custard, doesn't it? So let's pour on the custard. Now, ordinarily, let's come. We all know what time it is now, don't we? It's taste time. Now, obviously this is going to be very hot, but let's just show you, I don't know if you can see, look, there you go. Beautifully light and fluffy. So, all that is good. Beautiful. Not too sweet, although the jam is really sweetening up a lot. But the pudding itself is not too sweet. It's not heavy at all. I mean, look, you can see how light that is. So, if you'd like this recipe, I will put a link to it down below. And if you like any of the recipes we do pop along to our Facebook page, In the Kitchen with Pen, and you'll find all the recipes there, along with lots of chat and jokes and just general camaraderie. So remember, Facebook, In the Kitchen with Pen. The usual, thank you very much for washing? Well, you can do the washing up if you like. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you again very soon in the kitchen with Pen. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to give us a like. If you'd like to subscribe, click on our picture here. If you want to see more videos of what we get up to, click here. Thanks for watching. Bye.